Welcome to Lachu Creations. Today's story is about Olive Tries Again. Olive the otter lived by a sparkling river, where she loved to swim and play with her best friend, Pebble the frog. Every day, Olive watched the other otters crack open shells with smooth, flat rocks. It looked so easy. Olive picked up a round stone and placed a shell on a big rock. She was ready to try. Tap, tap. Olive hit the shell again and again, but it would not crack open. The next morning, Olive tried a bigger rock. She swung it down hard, but the shell just rolled away. Olive's arms felt tired, and her eyes began to sting with tears. "I'll never learn," Olive whispered, dropping the stone into the water with a splash. Pebble hopped closer and sat quietly beside Olive. "I know how that feels," Pebble said softly. Olive tried once more the next day, using a pointed rock this time. Crack, but only a tiny chip broke off. "It's no use, Pebble," Olive said, pushing the shells away. "Maybe I'm just not meant to do this." Olive sat alone on a mossy log, watching the river flow by. She didn't want to try anymore. Pebble found Olive by the log and climbed up beside her. "Can I tell you a story?" Pebble asked. "When I was little, I couldn't jump at all," Pebble said. "Every frog could jump except me. I fell off lily pads. I slipped on wet rocks. I even landed in the mud." Splat. Pebble laughed. Olive looked up. "Really? But you jump so well now, Pebble." "Because I kept trying," Pebble said with a warm smile. "Every fall taught me something new." Olive thought about Pebble's words. Maybe falling wasn't failing. Maybe it was learning. "Will you try one more time?" Pebble asked, holding out a smooth, flat stone. Olive took a deep breath. "One more time," she said quietly, taking the stone from Pebble. Olive placed a shell on the flattest rock she could find, right by the water's edge. Olive raised the stone high above her head. Her paws were shaking, but she held on tight. She remembered every time she had tried before. Each try had made her a little bit stronger. Crack! The shell split right open, and the tasty treat inside sparkled in the sunlight. "I did it!" Olive shouted, jumping up and down. "Pebble, I really did it!" Pebble leapt high into the air. "I knew you could, Olive. I always knew." Olive and Pebble shared the treat together, sitting side by side on their favorite rock. "Thank you for not letting me give up," Olive said, nudging Pebble gently.
"That's what friends are for," Pebble said with a grin. "We cheer each other on."
From that day on, Olive cracked shells every single day, and she always saved one for Pebble. And Olive learned the most important lesson of all. Failing is not the opposite of success. Giving up is. Today's lesson. Failing is not the opposite of success. Giving up is. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to Lachu Creations for more wonderful stories.